When we talk about the Philadelphia 76ers, Joel Embiid is the first player that may come to your mind. But there's actually one guy whose role will become pivotal after James Harden's departure and is the X factor for the 76ers. That is Tyrese Maxey. The 22-year-old guard from Kentucky is in his fourth year, and his work ethic and constant growth could get him to his first All-Star appearance this season. Being a 6'2" shooting guard, not many would lean on Maxey, but the Sixers' new coach, Nick Nurse, is a big fan of the youngster's game. And when you have the support of your coach, as Maxey has, the sky is the limit. But what are the chances of this undersized shooting guard reaching All-Star level while being in the shadow of Joel Embiid? Maxey actually benefits from playing next to Embiid, as his combination of speed and scoring was particularly strong as a third option, and after Harden's departure, with defenses having to cover Embiid, Maxey can thrive even more. But how did Tyrese Maxey get to this point in his career to be on the brink of an All-Star season? It all started in the beautiful state of Texas. Tyrese Maxey was born in Dallas and always knew he wanted to be an NBA player. He drew a picture of himself in a Kentucky Wildcats jersey when he was in 9th grade. He told everyone he was going to be a McDonald's All-American, go to college for 1 year, and then get drafted. Friends laughed, teachers told him to have a plan B, and with the NBA as his North Star, Maxey never stopped learning. Maxey was considered a 5-star recruit as early as his sophomore year of high school, at the end of which Rivals.com ranked him number 14th in the country among high school basketball prospects. After high school, he was tabbed as the number 10th overall prospect and a McDonald's All-American. But how did Tyrese do in college? Well, he chose the University of Kentucky over Texas, Michigan, Michigan State, and Oklahoma State in May 2018, just before his senior year of high school. He made his college debut at Madison Square Garden for Kentucky's Champions Classic win over the Michigan State Spartans. Playing the day after his 19th birthday, Maxey came off the bench to score 26 points, a school record for a freshman debut in the Wildcats' 69-62 victory. Appearing in 31 games for Kentucky, including 28 starts, Maxey averaged 14 points, 4.3 rebounds, and 3.2 assists per game while leading the team with 34.5 minutes per contest. Kentucky would clinch the SEC regular season championship with a 73-66 victory over the Auburn Tigers, but 2 weeks later, both the SEC tournament and the 2020 NCAA Division I's men's basketball tournament were canceled due to concerns over the emergent COVID-19 pandemic, bringing a premature end to Maxey's freshman season. However, at the end of the season, he was named to both the All-SEC second team and the SEC All-Freshman team. Would all this be enough for the NBA? For Tyrese, it was. Quote, "My thoughts were that we would be playing for a national championship today," Maxey told ESPN. "Although we're unable to do that to what our country is experiencing, I felt like this was the day to declare for the draft to make it as special as I thought today would be." Tyrese knew he needed to be challenged to take his game to the next level, and so he declared for the NBA draft.
With the 21st pick in the 2020 NBA draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Tyrese Maxey from the University of Kentucky.
Maxey was projected to be a lottery pick, but ended up being available for the Sixers at number 21 in the 2020 NBA draft. Daryl Morey had just stepped up as the Sixers president of basketball operations. He got lucky with his first draft choice. Maxey, as expected though, didn't get much playing time right away. He was in and out of the rotation, but things quickly turned in his favor, an opportunity to prove himself. With injuries to stars Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons, and a number of positive COVID-19 tests on the team, the Sixers could only field the league minimum 8 players for their January 9th game against the Denver Nuggets. The depleted roster allowed Maxey to make his first NBA start. Although the Nuggets won the game 115-103, Maxey had a strong performance with 39 points in 44 minutes on 18 of 33 shooting. He scored the most points of any rookie in his first career start since 1970, as well as the most points by any Sixers rookie since Allen Iverson scored 40 points against the Washington Bullets in 1997. In 61 regular season games, including 8 starts in his rookie season, Maxey averaged 8 points per game with 46% shooting from the field and 30% from deep in 15 minutes per game. He did not start in any postseason games during the 2021 NBA playoffs, but did make 8 appearances during which he averaged 6 points per game on 44% shooting. But the opportunities didn't just stop there. When Ben Simmons refused to play for the Sixers at the start of the 21-22 season, Maxey was given a chance to start at the point guard position. And at the NBA trade deadline, the Sixers acquired James Harden in a trade from the Brooklyn Nets, a move that actually had an immediate positive impact on Maxey. The acquisition of Harden and playing him at the point guard position allowed Maxey to return to his natural shooting guard spot, which gave him more shooting opportunities. When the Sixers traded for Harden, Maxey, like most of his teammates, was initially unsure where he'd fit, but during their first practice together, Harden pulled Maxey to the side and told him he was going to push him to be more aggressive, offering insight on how to think about the game and find other ways to score without his speed. Maxey averaged 24.5 points in his first 2 games after Harden's arrival. Maxey finished the sophomore season with 17.5 points per game while shooting 48.5% from the field and 42.7% from three-point range, which put him third in the entire league. It was obvious that Maxey had matured quickly, and the Sixers had another valuable asset on their team. Fast forward to the opening round of the 2022 NBA playoffs, the Sixers faced the Toronto Raptors. Maxey had a breakout performance in the first game of the series, scoring a postseason career-high 38 points in the 131-111 Philadelphia victory. He became the youngest Philadelphia player to score 30 or more points in a postseason game. The Sixers defeated the Raptors in 6 games, with Maxey averaging 21.3 points per game while shooting 51% from the field and 40.5% from three-point range. Philadelphia went on to face the Miami Heat in the Eastern Conference semifinals. Despite a 34-point performance from Maxey in Game 2, the Sixers lost 119-103, and they ultimately lost the series in 6 games. Maxey finished the series as the Sixers' leading scorer with 20.2 points per game to go with a 34.4% three-point shooting. The Sixers may have lost the series, but they got a future star player. But did Maxey get even better in the next season? Well, in the 2022-23 NBA season, Maxey averaged 20.3 points per game in 60 games for the Sixers. The highlight of the season was the 44 points he dropped on the Raptors. He joined Hal Greer and Allen Iverson as the 3rd player in franchise history to score over 40 by the age of 23. He also tied the Sixers record with 9 3-pointers. But going into the 23-24 NBA season, the Sixers faced a huge problem. James Harden did not want to return to the team. The former MVP forced his way out of Philly to the Clippers, but the Sixers did not care as much as they could rely on Maxey. Maxey is no longer a prospect, but a young player who already makes a difference on a winning team. The Sixers still play through Joel Embiid, but Maxey has become a major impact on the game. He averages almost over 25 points per game in the first couple of weeks of the season. His game is growing week in and week out, and it's just a matter of time before the 22-year-old will help a team to a championship. Do you think Tyrese Maxey is an all-star caliber player? Why or why not? I would love if you could leave a like on this video. Thank you for watching and have an amazing day.